Right, I'm just about ready to take a longer road test on this. I've been up and down the lane on it, and the clutch seems to be working quite well, but I noticed that there was quite a bit of clunking from the front end, so I came back and checked the steering head bearings, and they were a little bit sloppy, so I've adjusted them. Brakes are good. I've been round the wheel spindle nuts and clamping nuts and so on, and the front one was quite secure, but the rear one tightened up a fair bit. I've also, obviously I've attended to the clutch. I've also checked the gearbox oil, topped that up a little bit, and note it is oil, not grease. And it actually says there, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, it tells you what grades of oil you ought to use in it. But anyway, that's up to its level. The primary case is up to its level. There's good clean oil in the engine, it would appear, going by the dipstick. I've also advanced the ignition timing a little. I managed to grab it on the points gap because the points gap was a little bit tight. I got the feeling it was running a bit retarded, and when I checked with against the auto advance mechanism around and before top dead centre, it did appear to be firing a bit late. And also I richened up the pilot mixture on the carburettor, which was out about 2.5 turns, and that seems to have made quite an influence on the starting and the general steadiness of running at tick over, and also improved the throttle response. But notice how the exhaust pipe is anything from blue through purple to straw coloured. I think that's a result of it running a little bit weak on the pilot mixture and a little bit retarded on the ignition. It wasn't much, it sort of went alright, but I went up and down the lane after making those adjustments, and the throttle response did seem a bit sharper, and it did seem to have a little bit more, can we call it, go. It's a very sedate machine, this. It needs everything to be set up right to be within half a chance of being able to nip along at a decent pace. Also, as I earlier pointed out, the valve clearances have been very sloppy on it, so I dealt with them. I think overall though, it actually gives me the impression that it has actually been put together pretty well, this one, whoever did it. I've got no idea who did the restoration, but as we know, some of the bikes that come here look as good as this, and they're terrible. This one actually does appear to be in pretty good shape, but we'll soon find out when I go for a road test. That'll be in the next video.